Well, hello everyone, the Ontario Gardener here, and welcome back to Alfredos Pizza Cafe. Now, this is the bonus episode, as I described or mentioned in my last video, that I'm going to be doing a bonus episode, and this is the bonus episode where I do the remodel, and I bring you guys along with, because I know a lot of you enjoy seeing remodels, enjoy seeing how I go about remodeling certain things, why I do something the way I do it, and also see what works. This I'm gonna have to move because it's annoying me where it is. Let's put this over here. So we have everything we need. Have our combiners, we have our grabbers. The oven we're not gonna be using, or at least not at the start. We still haven't gotten another safety hob, which on the list, of course. I'm gonna buy this. This is gonna be a what? What is this? This is a corner grabber, which we're going to buy. I don't know what we need of all of this. Ooh, we're actually out of money. Yikes, we're at 78 coins. Good thing I realized that, didn't I? Jeez Louise. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to move. The research might actually be able to stay here. So let me let's try to brainstorm a bit here. We actually have a corner grabber back here, too, that I don't want to forget about. So we can put this stuff back the way it was. We can always move the research out of here if needed. So we can have this here. Flour can start there, and then the flour is going to move along. Actually, I'm trying to think of how I should have the flour set up. And the flour should be over here. We have to get our sink. Sink doesn't matter. It could be a regular sink or the starter sink. Doesn't matter. We need to use the combiner trick, which to put the water onto the dough, which would create the dough ball. And then we have a corner grabber here. Let me just. We're brainstorming, right? So we may end up brainstorming this a lot differently. And then so we have the dough ball, right? So the dough ball will also need the oil. So right there, we're going to block off this entrance I don't like. So let's put this a different way. We do have all this space down the bottom here, but I like to kind of lay things out this way first to see how I want to fit it into this space. Like obviously I know how to set this up. It's just a matter of what makes sense to set up a certain way. Can I fit through there? You can't. Okay, so we're kind of limited this way then. Let's try to go a different route with this. We can't actually. If I put that there, I can't get to that. See if we can push it. It's just very tight space. I can do it in a 4x4 using the mixer method, which you don't have enough mixers for that. So okay, let's just try it like this. Okay, that's gonna go to there. This is gonna do the combine action, of course. This is gonna pull it out, which we could probably get away with a corner grabber here maybe. And then what we'll do here is that we'll have, this might actually work out okay. Will it work out okay? We're gonna have to have, excuse me for that noise. We're gonna have the rapid mixer here. It's all about trying to get in here. So it's just very tight. It's just very tight in here. And you know what? I don't think that's gonna even work. We're gonna have to block something off somewhere. So it's a question of what makes sense to block off. This obviously can't sit here either. It's very interesting. So I think what we're going to do just right off the bat here is let's move these around. A real trick way to do this is if you have something in your hand, you can pick up the filing cabinets all at one time with something in it, I guess is what I was getting at. So let's just move. We're just going to move all these out of here because if not, you end up pulling the blueprint out as well, and we don't want to pull the blueprint out. Just move all these down here. It's not a huge deal. It's just a bit more of just a different space for us to set these up. Again, not a big deal. Just because of the awkwardness of the way the restaurant is laid out is why I'm having to think about what the best placement is for some of these things. I got that one in. This is going to come back up as well. I can go here because you want to keep copying coffee tables, of course. A hob, we still want to try to get a hob. This could probably even go here. Still want to try to get a hob, if possible, that is. Put this one here. We really don't need another frozen prep station, so it's not really needed here. So we have to figure out what we actually want to research versus what we want to copy. So we obviously want to copy everything just for the whole re-roll business if we get to that stage of needing or wanting that. All right, let's just get everything up here, all the grabbers up here. So it's a bit tricky how to fit all this stuff in here without having another mixer because I really like doing the mixer method. It's just sometimes it's not feasible to do so. All right, we can at least get this part going. This may be back way too far. All right, so that's the auto dough. And then if we have a smart, we don't really need a smart grabber for this. But if we put a grabber, let's just use the regular grabbers for this. Because again, we want to get this, and then we're going to have the oil, of course. We're going to try to get this set up to eventually have enough for 2 safety hobs, because that's the goal here, 2 safety hobs. So that'll make the pizza base, right? Not a big deal. And then we have, let's see, how do we want to set these up? So if we set these up, if I put, it's got to be, I have to be able to access that room somehow. So I'd rather not close that off completely. So if we have it go, let me try it, because again, we don't have conveyor mixers, which if you remember however many days ago we could have we could have bought the conveyor mixers, and I didn't. Hindsight, maybe I should have. But I think we'll be okay here. So we have to go to the rapid mixer, which is going to go here, and then we can actually put this like that. This can go, I'm just going to try to use the regular grabbers if I can. That can go like that. So that'll put that on there, which is good. And then we have the cheese one, which will go second because you put the cheese on second. And this is going to go here. All right, I think this is okay. I think we'll be okay here. And then that's going to put on that. So we actually need, we're not going to have enough grabbers, I don't think, are we? It's going to be a bit tricky here. A bit tricky. But we will get it working. Because this is just so, I want to try to actually push, no, it has to go like this. And then this one will go like that. So let's do a quick practice mode. Do that to that. And then, oh no, that's not, I won't work at all, will it? I don't think so, my friend. I don't think so. We have to do this a different way. Because we have to have a combiner pushing these items on. See, that's where it gets trickier. More tricky. So again, can we leave a space open for this? And I think the answer is yes, if we do it like, actually, I think we just have to block this off, because it's just not going to work not blocking this off. So what we could do is we could have this sitting here, this going to, those conveyor mixers, they would have been the ticket, wouldn't they have? This is going to go here, this is going to go here, right? That's your dough ball, and then it's going to go through there. Now again, it's a bit tricky doing it like this, in this sense of, actually another thing we could do, we could actually do it like this, and we could have it here. Hold on, let me try to do it a little bit differently for now. We could have everything combining onto this. So we would need a corner grabber here. This is not the ideal way to do this, honestly, but it's kind of the way we are set up for it at the moment. Let's just get out of this. To try to, because I could push, I can pull all this forward if I need to. So we have a mixer here. We have the cheese here. We have another corner grabber here. Okay, so what we could do, and then this here will be the cooked one. Again, doesn't matter if this is cooked. This can be like this. It doesn't really matter. These being smart grabbers don't matter because this one will automatically be set. And this one will set itself. And then what I actually can do over here, ooh, this might work. Hold on. If we do it like that, I'm just trying to think to maximize what we have here. We need to have at least, I think this will work. I think this will work pretty good actually. Then we're going to put this one like, like that. And we're going to put this one here. And we're going to put both of these here. It doesn't seem, that's too tight then, isn't it? That's too tight. But we can, why is there a globe here? Oh, that's why. So we put that like that, and we can put this one here. It seems like a bit of a wasted space now, doesn't it? If we put it, you think you guys see how I'm trying to, how I want to do this here, is to have both prep stations. That might actually work. Well, the one would have to go here. This other combiner. Oh, I need this other combiner though. This has to go here. This can be pushed back. And then this one. Oh, we're gonna be one grabber short, aren't we? Wow, no, we're not. We can actually just take it on. There we go. We're trying to fit things into this space. This will work. Let me just set these into practice mode real quick. That's gonna go like that. This one's gonna go like that. I don't want to watch it yet. I want to wait. Except that first one did not make the base of the pizza, did it? So that has to be changed right now. We're going to do that right now. Yeah, you saw what it did there, right? Again, this is why you do practice mode for these things, because it passes through too fast. That's going to be set to that. Oh, can this not be set? Can I set this one then? Wait a minute. Why is that? Why can't I set that? That's annoying. What if I turn this way? There, now I said, okay. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Okay. So you want to set this just to the base, and then we're going to put this back. That shouldn't change that. Excuse me. This one can sit here, this one can sit here, this one can sit like this. And then this one here is obviously going to sit like this, and this one's going to sit... Oh, that's not going to work then either. Oh, this one, we don't need this one. This one's going to go here. Like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, let's try that now. Let's just dial in the pizza part first. Oh, I totally can't reach that one up there. Can't reach that one up there, guys. Yeah, this is the problem with turning things in very tight like this, right? But it's all in fun because we're having a good time doing this. I'm having a good time. Okay, let's just see once if this will work as far as making the pizza. Perfect. Oh, see? Okay, so we're actually a little bit too slow then. Interesting. We actually don't want it to go there, do we? We want the combiner to turn this way. But it still looks like it's a little bit too slow for what we want. Interesting. I mean, if we have the ditch one, I mean, I'm just trying to cram everything into this space. That's the biggest thing right now. Oh no, what? Practice mode, people. Practice mode, practice mode, practice mode. And it gets to be very frustrating when things reset themselves and they're not supposed to. Trust me. That one's going to set themselves. There. Okay, that one's fixed. Hey, again, this is why we do practice mode. This is exactly why we do practice mode for this. Because I want to show you guys how not easy it is, I guess you'd say. And that's going to go, these are going to come down here. There we go. Okay. Now, that looks like it's right. Let's do another practice mode and see what happens. Because the whole thing is getting that first one. Oh, that'll be fine then, because that's going to wait. That's going to cook the pie. As soon as this one's cooked, I'll take it off and put it here. See, this is how you want to set it up. So if you combine everything onto the hob, you don't have to worry about something getting passed over. We're going to set that to that. Perfect. Look at that. That's how we want it to go. And I think it might actually be able to keep up because it's constantly producing pizzas, right? So the question here is, how do we want to set this portion of business up? Because we could put one here, and we could put one here. This could sit here. That could sit here. This one could sit here, which isn't going to be enough. Because I want to have them side by side. That would be the ideal. Even here would be fine. Let's just see. Is there a way to do that? Because we have... What do we have on the bottom? We have a corner grabber there. Yeah, you see the little dilemma. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Maybe we can just do it like this. We do it like that. Here we go. Hold on a second. Put that one there and put this one here. And you know what? This doesn't even have to be. This could be a counter. This could be a countertop. Because that's the last one. This portion can come down like this. Okay. And then, oh, it's not how I don't want them like that though. I want them to have them. I want them to be side by side. It's still not ideal, is it? I mean, well, hold on. That would go like that, and then see, then we just be pulling off the same portion, which that actually is not a bad idea either. Let me just think here. Okay, I got it. How I want to do it. I got it. Oh, let me try to do it like this. Let me see if I can make this work. Because if I put this one here, and I put this one here, no, that's not gonna work either, is it? Oh yeah, that would work. And then put this. Trying to think. You think you guys get what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to get. Maybe you got to go like, because it's portioning. I need 2 corner grabbers. Ideally, one more corner grabber, which I don't have another one. That's what because this is. I want it to be like that, and I need another corner grabber to sit right here. I don't need this other portioner, mind you. This doesn't need to be here. See what I mean? If this is a corner grabber here, which you know what, we have one. So I think what I want to do is I'm just going to go take it because this is the setup that I want. We might not even need to have 2 safety hobs. This is what I want. Oh, you know, we have just enough money too. Oh my gosh. That was almost a big kind of screw up there. I thought we didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough money. Now I'm getting stuck on everything. All right, I think this is going to be good. I think this will be, this is the beauty of these corner grabbers. Let's go into practice mode. Let's set this one, and then I have to, oh no, that's not, oh yeah, that'll work. Let's just watch and see what happens. Why is it wanting to take a whole pie? Like, it's turning into tomatoes though. It reset it again. Why is it resetting that? You see what it did there? It reset this one again. Why does it keep resetting that one? That's so confusing to me. Let's try it one more time. It must be trying to grab something a different way, because this keeps resetting to tomatoes, which is odd. It shouldn't be. But this is all automated. We're good to go here. This is not my greatest layout. If I'd have conveyor mixers, yeah, this would be a lot easier. But again, we're not set up for that. Okay, that's set up good there. Let's get out of this practice mode. I want to do one practice run, and then I want to do. That's why, because I had it set like that. That's why I did that. That should be fine. And then this one we don't actually need. It could just go like this. Like, it's not going to do anything down there. This one can sit here. Now the question is, can we put our dishes back where we had them before? We can if we go here, because we have to be able to get out somehow to get down to that research. Or we bring research up here, which I think is what I'm going to do. Put these in here. This stuff I don't need. I bring this stuff here. We can just take these out of here. It doesn't really matter. So I think what I want to do is I want to bring my research up into this area here. I got to remember how to walk. So this is the way to do it. Yeah, I think this is going to make more sense. Alrighty. I got to redo these. These coffee tables are a mess. All right, let's just get this set up. Basically, we're going to mimic what it has at the bottom, which is also mimicking what it had up in the top. So it's not a huge deal. It's just a lot of walking. But you know what, guys? This is what goes into proper planning. Like, for the future one, we have 38 groups. That's a lot for pizzas. That's a lot of groups. We get another card after today. Now, all this work maybe a all for nothing type of thing, but I think we'll be okay. If we have another safety hub, which I don't even know if we even need a safety hub at this point. I honestly think we'll be able to keep up, because we have at the end of like the day, we'll have two full pies in the prep stations. And by the time those are used up, another one will be producing. So I think we'll be okay. Now, could I get more corner grabbers? That'd be helpful. Yeah, because I could have more prep stations then. I'm running all in circles, because I want to have at least one more corner grabber. See, which is going to be that one. That one is this right now is a smart grabber. So we want to turn that into a corner grabber, which will happen because then we can have more frozen prep stations. Because if we turn it into a corner grabber and then copy it, we'll have 2. That means we can have 4 frozen prep stations all lined up there. And I think that would be the ticket. What would be even more of a ticket would be to have 2 power sinks. That might be a little bit much, to be honest with you. But I think if we have 2 power sinks, do we have a sink blueprint? No, we can try to get one. Because if we have another power sink, we could have a sink at the bottom with a stack of plates, and we could have a sink at the top with, do we have the little plates? We have the little plate stack still. So that's at least something. Okay, let's see. How do I want to set this up? We don't need to copy everything. Like, I'm past the realm of doing like tons of re-rolling. I'm not really into that anymore. Yeah, looking for another sink. If I get another sink, I'm going to try to get another power sink. Or even a basin in a sink or something like that. Okay, so what do we want to upgrade? We want to upgrade. I don't need to get out here now, so I don't want to upgrade. I want to upgrade the hob and upgrade this and then that. So those 2 things will be upgraded. I don't need to have everything else upgraded. Like, I don't need to have access out here anymore, right? That one's at 3 tables, which is kind of I don't want to do this here. Put this back out. Oops, sorry. Put this here. Put that back there, and then put the trainers. Oh, there's our robo buffer. Which our robo buffer now will stay locked in this area, which is a good thing. Put that like that, and then the sink. So the question is, do we keep the sink at the top or do we put the sink at the bottom? Because this is how we, excuse me, because we have to leave this gap to get out of here. Actually, we don't have to. No, we don't. What am I saying? We don't have to do that. We can do it like this. We don't have to do that at all. We can just move both of these down, move this one to here and get stuck. Oh, we don't have to do that at all. How awesome is that? Put this one here. All right, you follow me so far? Put this here and put this here. There we go. Now these can come right back to where it was. There we go. Hey, use your noggin. And I'm gonna block this area off over here. I can still hit this because that way the robo buffer, which is here, will stay. I mean, it won't stay just in this little area, but there's a more chance that it will. We don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna put this up. Probably up here. Not that we don't need to, because we don't have to access anything up here. We proof that this is going to work. Let's just do a full practice mode and let's just see how it works. Because the corner, sometimes smart grabbers get reset, they get messed up, etc., etc. Okay, so far we got that going. The dough's being made, cheese chopping, pie's being cut. We're not having any discrepancies here with. See, this is a little bit slow because those cats are already in. But again, once the first one is being made, the second one is automatically being made. Look at that. It's portioning. It'll portion out 4 full pies, because we have 3 grabbers, which will hold 3 slices, plus the portioner one. So we'll be able to have 3 whole pies. Look at that. Okay, yeah. So by the time we're done selling these or distributing these, the other ones will be making. Yeah, I think this is a pretty flawed because we'll have. Like, if you don't count this one, we'll have a pie over there, so we'll have 2 full pies always at the ready. And I think having this as a smaller, this table here I may still get rid of, because it's a bit going to be nice to just stay in this kind of general area, but it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. We're not going to get messes in here. So yeah, we're good to go here. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, so proof that it works. But we're actually going to end the episode here because we're at our time. This is a bonus, remodel day. Now, again, you may say, oh, I could do that. I could set the pizza up much more efficiently. Yeah, and you know what? I could too if I'd have corner grabbers or if I'd have different layout. Excuse me. I'm just limited with the layout that I have here that's kind of causing the problem. Now, again, I could actually turn this way if I wanted to and put this facing down, but it doesn't add anything. I could also just put a countertop there. Doesn't really matter. Now, again, could you use 2 portioners here? You could. But there's no real need to have 2 portioners because one is fast enough. Okay, guys, we're going to stop here. This was a good remodel day. So I just want to know, this is my thought process. You try something, doesn't work, try it again, try it again, try it again. You make tweaks. And this is how you got to play the game. If you want to set up some kind of more complex automation like pizzas, you have to have trial and error, especially, if this would be a square restaurant, well, it'd be no problem. But we're limited with a 3x3 up in the corner, then it's like a 3x5, and then the longer parts, 3x8 or something like that, 3x9. So we make do with what we have. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this bonus episode. If you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving me a subscribe to my channel. It would be much appreciated. And if you like this video specifically, please consider leaving a like as well as a comment. I always love getting comments from all my fans, all my supporters, and I always respond with a comment I always respond to all my comments either with a thumbs up, a heart, or a personalized comment right back at you. So thank you so much for joining me once again, and stay tuned for next episode, which will be hitting OT Day 6, and then we may get another card if we don't fail. We have 38 groups. That could be up to 76 customers. That's a lot of pies. 76 divided by 4 is what? 19 pies? Like, that's 19, 20 pies. That's a lot of pies. But you know what? I think our system will work flawlessly going this point forward, and we shouldn't have any downtime, and we should just be able to crank out pizzas, got our floor buffer going, got our sinks going. I think we're going to be good to go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time with another Alfredo's Pizza Cafe episode. Take care now.